Thank you for joining my lecture. Today, I talk about World War II. Fascism spread after World War I in Europe, Italy, Fascist Party, Mussolini, Germany, Nazi Party, Hitler, and the dictator of the Soviet Union, Stalin. Germany invaded in Poland on September 1st, 1939. The UK and France declared war on Germany on September 3rd, 1939. That was the start of World War II. The entrance of Hitler in Paris breached non-aggression pact. German troops attacked the Soviet Union abruptly in 1939. The Soviet-Japanese Neutrality Treaty was signed in 1941 between Japan, which wanted to expand into Southeast Asia, and the Soviet Union, which wanted to concentrate on the war with Germany. The Japan's Prime Minister who began war with the United States, Tojo Hideki. Japan's Navy task force that was ready for the attack on Pearl Harbor on Oahu, Hawaii. The attack on Pearl Harbor by Japan's Navy Task Force, December 8, 1941 on Japan time, December 7th on Hawaii time, that was the start of the Pacific War. The Pacific Fleet of the United States suffered a destructive damage. Japan's attack on Pearl Harbor has changed the United States, which has been kept neutral by the Monroe Doctrine since 1823, into the policy of the world. Japan's attack on Pearl Harbor from the article of the New York Times. The President of the United States at the time of the attack on Pearl Harbor, Franklin Roosevelt. The camp trail of Japanese Americans in the United States. A lot of Japanese Americans were sent to the camps that were located in deserted and remote areas as enemy foreigners. Invasion of Normandy by the United States and the United Kingdom on June 6, 1944. Auschwitz, the Nazi concentration camp in Poland. A lot of Jews were slaughtered in gas chamber of this concentration camp. The gas chamber of Auschwitz. The Nazis explained Jews as a shower room. B-29 of the United States dropped a lot of bombs in many cities, including Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The bombing by B-29. The bombing in Tokyo on March 10, 1945. The landing on Okinawa by the United States in 1945. Students were victims. Drinking a cup of sake before suicide bomb attack kamikaze, they flew away with fear of one way. August 6, 1945, the atomic bombing in Hiroshima. August 8, 1945, breached Neutrality Treaty. The Soviet Union declared war on Japan. August 9, 1945, the atomic bombing in Nagasaki. August 15, 1945, broadcast the surrender of Japan by the Emperor of Japan. September 2nd, 1945, the sign of Japan's surrender on battleship Missouri. The Supreme Commander for Allied Powers MacArthur at Atsugi Airport, suburb of Tokyo. The International Military Tribunal for the Far East, Tokyo Trial. Hanging verdict to Japan's 7 leaders including Tojo Hideki. A photograph of MacArthur's press conference with Japan's emperor in the newspaper on September 27, 1945. Many Japanese would have realized the difference between post-war Japan and the United States by seeing MacArthur resting his hands on his hips and the emperor standing upright and immobile in full dress. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel to maintain these educational activities. I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Thank you for joining my lecture.